Hello there, I am Lucas Pagan with Delaware Technical Community College's Architectural Engineering Department. I'm currently working on the Net Zero Energy project for AET 236 6W1 Building Service System. This luxurious project is located in Camden, Wyoming, Delaware, right across from W.D. Pfeiffer Middle School. Most zero net energy buildings such as this basically get half of their energy from the grid and return half the same amount at other times, as well as get half of their water filtered from their on-site water filtration systems. When you think about it, that's actually better than taking water that off of the grid and paying for it. It actually reduces the cost of their water bill. Anyway, net zero energy is the most sought-after technology for many buildings throughout the world. It doesn't matter where they are, developed countries, undeveloped, doesn't matter. Also, it basically helps the building by basically reducing energy and electric bills. Such buildings rely on exceptional energy conservation and on-site renewable energy generation to meet all of their heating, electric, and cooling needs, thus reducing costs. Like I've said it before. But unfortunately, many buildings that claim to do this are in fact quite rare, and are not, and are actually lying, basically big fat liars. Anyway. Traditional buildings like the one you're in right now basically consume about 40% of the total fossil fuel energy of the world, and are basically significant, greenhouse gas producers. Essentially, like when you fart, which I just did. Sorry. Most universities and colleges are trying to convert their whole campus over to be like this, but the very idea of doing it is expensive, stupid, and theoretical to date. The net zero energy principle is basically viewed as the way of reducing carbon emissions and dependence on fossil fuels, although these buildings remain very, very, very uncommon and are very, very, very expensive and costly, like I've said a million times. But anyway, some of the disadvantages of this are, of course, the cost. I've said it a million times, but the costs, and that solar panels need to be in an area where they're unobstructed from the sun. For gas wells, you need the natural gas wells, which are unfortunately burning, which unfortunately not a good idea because it's basically reducing it. Other disadvantages are basically that the government will basically tax you to no beeping hin, if you know what I mean, no effing in, if you know what I mean. They basically use the money to reverse engineer alien technology, kill people, go to war, the usual government stuff, the usual governmental stuff. Pay those senators big fat paychecks. Or some advantages are that it basically isolates the building owners from future price increases, but not taxes. Unfortunately, but not taxes. Others that it reduces the risk of loss of power from grid blackouts. Unfortunately, the other advantages are that it basically helps you get a slight tax credit, but not a lot. A slight tax credit, but not a lot. Not a lot. Maybe 2.2%. I found in the research about 0.2%. Unfortunately, that's maybe 2 cents on every dollar you are taxed, which is butt kiss, unfortunately. Others is that also that this technology is really stupid and weird. It's just expensive. It's taxed all to hell, and it's just weird. I will also try to design. What I learned from this is I'll try to design better buildings that will basically use less energy during construction and waste less materials for construction. Anyway, have fun. Anyway, I really hope you enjoyed this. Anyway, have fun. Bye.